a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name, amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Our job is to always to expose and bring to the light and analysis concerning the people that is making sure that this struggle does not see the light of the day. People who are the ones that we are supposed to rely on, in a sense that their job is to speak for the masses, but they being compromised, and so doing, they are now decide to work for the enemy instead of working for the masses. My name is Mazi Odinkemman Kendele Chineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through the media, evangelists, and also music. Today we want to discuss about Bishop Callistus Chukwuma Valentine Onaga, known as Bishop Callistus Onaga, the Catholic the Catholic Bishop of Enugu State, Bishop of Enugu State Diocese, who recently urged the IPOB to permanently suspend the sit at home. Let us first of all treat this issue, urging the IPOB to permanently suspend the sit at home. Who are these people that he's referring to? He is referring to those people who are in IPOB that is working against the restoration of Biafra. Those people who are in the leadership. These are the people that he is referring to because they have the power to do so many things, and that is why he's asking them, because these people are working in hand with not just these affiliates that call themselves bishop and etc. etc. They are also working in hand with the governors. They are working in hand with the intellectuals. They are working in hand with Nigerian government in order to make sure to destabilize IPOB, to destabilize the structure that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has set in place in order to make Nigeria work again. We all know that Nigeria will not work, and Nigeria is at the brink of breakup. Nigeria is at the brink of breakup, being a brink of breakup, and that makes it that IPOB are formidable, IPOB are stronger, but because that these people have been compromised, so they now decide to destroy IPOB, the family that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has put together, built together to make it to stand strong, even as it is today. But these people decide to destroy IPOB in order to make Nigeria work again, which is over our dead body. Because most of these people that you're seeing in the top officials, nobody knows them, nobody knows their faces. Even when they broadcast on an official broadcast, what do? They just switch in the line. They switch in the line. After receiving calls, etc., etc., they switch it off. But most of all, who review our faces, that the world can be able to see us, talk to us, most of all receive so many calls asking us one question or the other. So we know the pain. We know the pain. We know the sacrifice that we are facing. And these people whom Bishop Callistus Onaga urging the IPOB to permanently suspend the sit at home. Why is it that he put that permanently there? Why? It is because they have already have a caucus meeting to suspend the meeting. I mean the sit at home at the first place. To suspend the sit at home at the first place, and he's now urging them to now permanently suspend the sit at home. Why? But this program today is about Bishop Callistus Valentine Onaga. Bishop Callistus Onaga, he mounted on the leadership of the bishop since 2nd of May 2019. And after I went so many research to see if from 2019 that this Bishop Callistus Chukwuma Valentine Onaga have come out in Enugu State to condemn any killings that is being happening in Enugu State perpetrated by these Fulani terrorists, the government of Enugu State, etc., etc. I cannot be able to see one. Even one I cannot be able to see. The only one that I've been able to see is the one that he made on the 9th of November 2020, which had to do with NSAS. NSAS. He said that most Reverend Organa is gravely bothered about the way Nigeria is going. He spoke on the state of the nation, particularly the protest by the Nigerian youth against police brutality, tagged NSAS. Now, what happened? What happened? He's now been bribed. He's now been bought over in order to speak against the masses and to speak in the favor of the government. Just last year, today, he is now saying things that come contrary to speak against the people. Few weeks ago or few months ago, we saw it on the social media where he practically abducted or kidnapped Reverend Ejike Mbaka, because Reverend Ejike Mbaka, he did what? He blessed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He asked that Buhari must resign. And what did he do? He now picked it upon himself in order to do what? To abduct him or to kidnap him. Maybe they wanted to kill him. This is the same man. This is the same man, Bishop Callistus Onaga. He was the one that kidnapped Father Ejike Mbaka. Because Father Ejike Mbaka, bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Father Ejike Mbaka say that Buhari must resign. Just a man who spoke against the police brutality in 2020, but that opportunity, giving the opportunity to be bought over or maybe to increase the whatever that he's benefiting from the zoo government, and he is now speaking from the both sides of the mouth. These are the people that we entrusted. These are the people that we believe in. These are the people that we think that whenever we are passing through one thing or the other, that they will be the one to speak for us. Rather, what did they do? They decide to speak against the people. That is why we're asking everybody that you must not and can never pay attention to these people. You must not pay attention to these people. This man has been on the mountain of leadership of bishop in Enugu Catholic Diocese since 2nd of May 2009. 2009, beg your pardon. 2009, he has been on that seat of that bishop in Enugu Catholic. But not even one time has he come out to condemn the killings that is taking place in Enugu State. But he can now hurriedly ask that the sit at home should be permanently suspended. He is urging IPOB. Who are the IPOB? The IPOB are the indigenous people of Biafra who are fighting for the freedom of their people, whom are fighting for the freedom of their unborn generation. These are the IPOBs. Who are the IPOB? The people who reside in the old eastern region of Nigeria. These are the IPOB. And these people, why are they fighting for freedom? Why are they fighting for better life against Nigerian government? It is because that Nigerian government is not treating us fairly. Nigerian government does not treat us as a citizen of Nigeria. That is why we now decide to march on the street to protest. But each time we march on the street to protest, what did they do? They kill us. They cause pain in our mother's heart, fathers. What do you expect us to do? Now, these beautiful ideas has now come out to say that the only way that we can be able to encounter these people is by sitting at home. You know what I'm saying now? Is by sitting at home. Now, somebody like this man will not come out and say that he is urging IPOB to permanently shut us up, to permanently eliminate us all, to permanently deprive us from our freedom of movement, to permanently deprive us from freedom of speech, to permanently eliminate us from this surface of earth, to permanently shut us up all. But we say that can never happen. That is why that when we take our time to talk about people like this, we need to go more deeper and deeper and deeper so that we can be able to understand the people that we are looking upon. The killing that happened in the 2016 in Enugu State, we all know about that. More than 16 villages were invaded by these people. The Fulani killer headsmen. People like Bishop Callistus Onaga has not come out to condemn. Our mother being raped in Enugu State. People like Bishop Callistus Onaga has not come out to condemn those killings. People are suffering. People like Callistus Onaga has not come out in order to condemn those killings. The suffering of our people, the suffering of our mothers, the suffering of the young ones. Talents are being destroyed on a daily basis. People like Callistus cannot come out to talk about that. But what he can horribly talk about is that the IPOB, whom are the saboteurs, the official saboteurs in IPOB, the leadership, he is asking them not just to suspend the IPOB, to suspend the state at home, but to permanently. Because according to the broadcast that the head of directorate of the head of state made, he said that it is suspended till further notice. That only when our leader will come out to have a court hearing, that we will have a sit at home. It doesn't make sense. I've reasoned this so many times. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. And why did they stop it? It is because people like Bishop Callistus are working in hand with some of the top officials in IPOB. They have a caucus meeting to discuss in a way that they must stop this sit at home, because the sit at home will destroy their economic allocation that they are benefiting from the Nigerian government. It's going to affect it. It is affecting them. Because as long as we are concerned, as long as you're concerned, poor masses are not benefiting anything from the Nigerian government. They had a meeting to discuss about it. Money had been shared. And now he is now asking the Fulani Caliphate, the Fulani Nigerian terrorist government, the president now asked Bishop Callistus Onaga to speak to his people. Because whenever they want to do an evil, they will look for your brother, send your brother to go and do this evil job. And the only person that they can be able to send is who? Bishop Callistus. Because Father Mbaka have now said that I will not work for you again. You know what I'm saying now? I will not work for you again, because if Father Mbaka were to be Father Mbaka the way we used to know him before, he will be the one doing this job. But now, Callistus, Bishop Callistus of Enugu State Diocese Catholic, have now come out to do the job that Father Mbaka used to do. Did you see? Now, when we go to the Nimbo Enugu State killings, I made a research to see if there is anywhere Bishop Callistus Onaga made a reference or condemned these killings. Since yesterday, last night, I've been making research to see if there is any way this man have condemned killings, be it in Nimbo or the recent attack that is taking place in Enugu State. I cannot be able to see even one. The only one that I saw was the ones of the 9th of November. The one of 9th of November 2020. And after that, he was bought over. That is when you see him begin to attack Father Mbaka. You're also saying now. Now let us go to these killings in Nimbo, so that we can be able to ask Bishop Callistus that these are the reason why people are sitting at home, because of the killings. And it says, the following invasion of the Nimbo community on the April 25th, 2016, where the purported Fulani herdsmen killed over 50 people. Over 50 people were killed in Enugu State government, and the Enugu State government did not do anything about it. Bishop Callistus Onaga did not do anything about it. Nobody whatsoever do anything about it. The killing that is taking place across Nigeria, even the recent one that happened in Kaduna, that we all saw the picture, we all saw the videos where Reverend Fathers are burying the dead body of those people that was killed. Reverend Callistus Onaga did not come out to condemn that killings, but he can hurriedly ask IPOB saboteurs, the top official saboteurs, the ones who are sabotaging this struggle, making sure that they will destabilize this struggle in order to make Nigeria work. He asked them to permanently suspend. But Bishop Callistus did not make any attempt to condemn the killing that is happening even right now as we speak, just recently. The one that happened in Imo State, he has not come out to condemn that. The one that happened in Emene recently, I think that was on 2020, he did not come out to condemn that. What about the one that happened in Enugu State? Because we are focusing on Enugu State. Over 50 people were killed. Enugu State government did not do anything. Bishop Callistus Onaga did not do anything. But he can hurriedly ask that sit at home should be suspended permanently. He is urging IPOB. There is no reasonable IPOB. There is no, and it's only those ones who have been compromised. These ones are the ones that is having this caucus meeting with people like Bishop Onaga, people like Dave Umai, people like William Obiano, people like the governor of Abia State, Ibazu, people like the Supreme Court governor, people like all the governors in the old eastern regions. These are the people, and when they are referring, they refer to IPOB, but they know who they are talking to. The federal government should create ranches to reduce the clashes between Fulani herdsmen and farmers. This is happening. This is the news from the Enugu State killing in Nimbo. Did Bishop Callistus Onaga condemn the ranches grabbing people's ancestral land, indigenous land, in order to make way for Fulani to come into our land, to rape us? But Bishop Callistus Onaga have not condemned any of these killings, have not condemned ranches, have not condemned grazing, but he can hardly come out to tell us that IPOB sit-at-home must be permanently suspended. So when we suspend it permanently, what next? So that the Fulani killer herdsmen can come into our home, kill our mothers, kill our fathers, rape our sisters, and we just sit without doing anything. The one that had happened, what did he do? The ones that had happened, what did he do? Let me continue. Immediately dismantled of these herdsmen across the country. Institutional comprehensive screening of the Fulani herdsmen by the Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, to remove the terrorists among them. Most of the Fulani herdsmen carry sophisticated AK-47 weapons. We are asking Bishop Callistus Onaga, what have you done in order to make the life of the people in Enugu State? Let us start from Enugu State. What have you done? You are now asking the Enugu people, who on their own have now decided to do what they thought is best for them to have their freedom by sitting at home. This is their own free will. So, who and what have you done in order to better their life? Are you not there when things are taking place? Killings everywhere. Are you not there? Fulani killer herdsmen carrying sophisticated AK-47 on a broad daylight. I did not see any. I made a research since yesterday to see if there is anywhere Bishop Callistus Onaga have come out to condemn this. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. It is also said that the discussion with the herdsmen, they accuse Shua Arabs headed by one Ahmed Adamu, who was included in a peace community, as what? You come into my land, you rape my mother, you rape my sister, you kill my father, you kill my brother, and you are having a peace talk. What do you mean by peace talk? These are the things that we are fighting against. These are the things that we are saying that it cannot be able to take place. And I, for one, can never and will never take such a thing. From people like this, you call yourself bishop. Killings everywhere in this whole Nigeria. Killings everywhere in Biafra land. Killings everywhere in Enugu State. People are being abducted. People are being killed. And the only thing that you can think of is your pocket. What you are benefiting from the government. That is all you can think of. What about the people who have been trusted that you will be their peace mouth? You were appointed on the 5th of May 2009. From 2009 till date, how many is that? What have you done to the people? What can people boast of to say that they have benefited from you, Bishop Callistus Onaga, the Bishop of Enugu State Catholic Diocese? We are asking you, what can you boast of that you have done for the people to reduce the killings, to even reduce the killings, because we know that these killings are being sponsored by the federal government of Zoo Nigeria in order to Islamize everybody. What have you done to stop that? What have you done to stop that? A man that was supposed to be the man of God, a man that was supposed to be the mouthpiece of the people. People entrusted you that you will speak for them, you will stand by them, but all you can do is to speak against the people, speak against the masses, speak against the masses. On what benefit? On what benefit, we ask? Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right there. How many times has Bishop Callistus Onaga come out to ask the federal government of Nigeria for them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has done no wrong? How many times have Bishop Callistus Onaga asked the federal government to arrest and persecute Patami? How many times did Bishop Callistus Onaga have come out to condemn Shegumi, the ministry and finance to the banditry? How many times have he come out to condemn Shegumi that he must be persecuted, he must be jailed, he must face the full wrath of the law? How many times have Bishop Callistus Onaga come out to address these issues? What about Garba Shehu? How many times have he come out to say that Garba Shehu must be persecuted, that he is supporting terrorists, he is supporting Boko Haram, he is supporting ISIS in West Africa? How many times has Bishop Callistus come out in order to say that enough is enough? How many times have he come out to condemn the rubbish and the false and the hate speech that is coming out from the mouth of El-Rufai, whom have said that he have practically paid Fulani Hetman to stop killing people? How many times have Bishop Callistus come out to condemn the killings in Kaduna State? How many times? How many times have you come out to condemn the killing that happened in Benue State in 2019? That people were massively buried. Massively. How many times have you come out? How many times to condemn all these killings? And you were supposed to be a bishop that will speak for the people. You were supposed to be a bishop that will speak for the people. But when you see evil, you connived, you helped the Nigerian government to use force instead of using the knowledge or people who have the knowledge to build a nation. They don't do that. You are helping them to use force to suppress people. When you talk, you die. Why won't you be among the people that will speak? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started this struggle, started speaking in 2014, he said that everybody should open his eye because these people are coming. They are coming to take our land. They are coming to rape our mothers. They are coming to rape our sisters. They are coming to grab our land. Is he not a human being? Is he not a human being? We ask. How many times has Bishop Callistus Onaga of Enugu State Catholic Diocese come out to condemn all these prophecies that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been prophesying since 2014 up until when he was captured? How many times? None whatsoever. But Bishop Callistus Onaga can hurriedly ask that IPOB, can hardly urge IPOB. He is urging IPOB to permanently suspend sit at home. The question is, who are those IPOB? Because I'm a member of IPOB. I am a member and an active financial member of IPOB. And I know I'm not one of the people that is asking. Who are those people that is asking to permanently suspend? And not for what? For what? Our leader is right now languishing in the dungeon of DSS. They denied him to sign the document that the British government brought, which we know is a deceit, because British government will practically ask the DSS for them not to allow him to sign that document. But for British to play a politics that they have done their bid, that one of their citizens is being held or illegally abducted from Kenya, and all they need to do is to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sign this document. Am I communicating? But they did not allow him. Did Bishop Callistus kick against that and say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our son? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he have not done anything wrong. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. How many times have we come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent? He is only speaking for the people, for the masses, so that they can be able to have a better future. He is only speaking against Nigerian government so that Nigerian government can stop using force. Stop using force in order to suppress people. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for. This is his belief. He believed that the system should be run smoothly, jobs everywhere, not using force. When somebody tries to talk, you go and pick that person. You bribe him. If that person refuses to be bribed, the next thing you do is to kill him. How many times did Bishop Callistus Onaga of Enugu State Diocese come out to condemn all these things? Come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Come out to say that judicial killings that is taking place. How many times have you come out to address these issues? And he is just a point of contact, because there are so many bishops across the country of the Damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. People like Bishop Kata, Bishop Kuta of Sokoto or whatever, whom have come the other day say that the disintegration of Nigeria is not the way. And our leader made a promise to the Hausa people and said, da muka samu abin da muke so, wa'angan disintegration muke so, da muka samu wa'angan abin nan, ku zo a Biafra land, za mu ba ku asylum. Za mu ba ku asylum. Nde fulayen nan ba su rena kan nan kai zaman lafiya a northern Nigeria, ku zo a Biafra land, za mu ba ku asylum. You understand what I'm saying now? Because these people are the people who are supposed to be the mouthpiece. They are supposed to be the mouthpiece for the poor masses. People like you and I. If Nigeria were to take the advice that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to them in 2012, when he was agitating for one Nigeria, for better Nigeria, I wouldn't be here agitating. You wouldn't be here agitating. You know what I'm saying now? You wouldn't be here agitating. But he said to them, whatever you are doing, what we cannot take is the repeat of 1967. They did not arrest him that time. They did not arrest him or persecute him that time. In 2012, when he was agitating for one Nigeria, they did not arrest him. They did not persecute him. They did not do anything to him. But when he has now said that enough is enough, killings of my people must stop, they are now decide that the only way to quench this Biafra struggle is by eliminating him. This is all and what Nigeria is good about. Once you speak, they bribe you. If you cannot be bought, they will kill you. Using force. Everything. Force. Other countries are developing their country. Spending money. Because you have to spend. We are not giving you advice. This is not an advice. We are not giving you advice. Other countries are spending money, making sure that their country, their citizens are well organized, everything put in place, education here and there. At the end, they are going to benefit all those things. But these people, they don't have this reason. And this was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been agitating in 2012. Instead of using force, everything force, everything force, everything force, everything force. No, it's not been done that way. It's not been done that way. This was supposed to be a democracy. It was supposed to be a democracy. But the people, all they think about is their pocket, what their children will benefit, what their children will benefit. That's all. On the expense of you and I. You and I suffering. For what? You were not meant to suffer. I was not meant to suffer. You were not meant to suffer. I was not meant to suffer. But because the people who were supposed to be our mouth are speaking against us. People like Bishop Callistus Onaga of Enugu State Catholic Diocese, whom have come out to say that he is urging IPOBs to permanently suspend the sit at home. You cannot shut the will of the people. People have now risen up. People have now understand what is going on, and they have now said that enough is enough. You cannot do anything. It's very, very difficult for you to achieve that goal. It is very, very difficult because people have now decided on their own to say that this is the way we're going and this is how we're going to do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could not sign a document that allowed him to exercise his freedom as a British citizen. Bishop Callistus Onaga have not spoken about that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he was denied a lot of things. He was denied medical care, professionally medical care. Did Bishop Callistus say anything about that? He did not say anything about that. For those of you who are joining this program right now, if you don't know who is Bishop Callistus Onaga, Bishop Callistus Onaga is the man who kidnapped. He is a kidnapper. He is a kidnapper. He was the one that kidnapped Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. Because Reverend Ejike Mbaka asked that Buhari must be resigned. He was the one that kidnapped Father Ejike Mbaka. Because Father Ejike Mbaka blessed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Father Ejike Mbaka said that Buhari must resign. He is the man. He is the same man that asked IPOB to permanently suspend the sit at home. Now, another question is, who are those IPOB? Because I am a member of IPOB. I believe in the struggle. I am fighting for the struggle. And I know that I am not one of those people that is asking to permanently suspend. Who are those people? Those people are in the top leadership. Those people are the ones who are depriving the people back home to do what they need to do. Those people, they are the ones who are depriving people back home, giving them official support. Giving them official support what they need to do. We who are here in diaspora, we are doing what we need to do. But they are not giving people back home to do what, because people back home, they want to do something. And the only way they can be able to do something is to sit at home every Monday. And what they need from you is, because you cannot stop it, all they needed from you is your official support. Because tomorrow now, people, this terrorist government, this terrorist military will be going house by house, kidnapping people, abducting people, and say maybe this or that or that or this one. And somebody on top official in DOS will be asking you what happened. You are a member of IPOB, yes, okay, which unit, okay, blah blah blah, this and that, blah blah blah. What happened? Where did they get you? No, we cannot. You want to destabilize IPOB in order to make Nigeria work. Our leader is right now in dungeon, suffering as we speak right now. He is right now in dungeon suffering. And all you can do is to help to destabilize IPOB in order to make Nigeria work. In order for them to have the Anambra state election. It's impossible. It is impossible in order for them to have their 2093 presidential election. It is impossible. Why? When will our people wake up? Bishop Callistus Onaga, are you happy that people are being massacred on daily basis? Bishop Callistus Onaga of Enugu State Catholic Diocese, are you happy that thousands of people are being buried, both the unknown and the ones known? Are you happy about that? Bishop Callistus Onaga, are you happy? Of course you are happy. But on what benefit? Are you doing these things? That you are happy that our leader is currently in dungeon, suffering for you and I, suffering for our unborn generation. For our unborn generation, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not build this family to enrich himself. He built this family in order to enrich your unborn generation. Your children to come. Your children to come. He built this family in order to make sure that you have your children have a better future. A better future. This is why he built this family. He did not build it to enrich himself. He did not build this family in order to enrich himself. He built this family so that people like Bishop Callistus Onaga, his generation, can be able to benefit in future. He built this so that people like all these Efulefus, that their children will benefit it in generation to come. That is why he built this noble family. And some of you decide to destroy this family in order to fix Nigeria. Nigeria is unfixable. Nigeria is unfixable. Now let us go to the message that Bishop Callistus Onaga, which was on the 23rd of August 2021. That was 3 days ago. Bishop of Enugu State, Bishop of Enugu Diocese urged IPOB to permanently suspend sit-at-home order. Callistus, Bishop of Enugu State, Most Reverend Callistus Chukwuma Valentine Onaga, has urged the indigenous people of Biafra to suspend its sit-at-home permanently. Permanently. Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader, recalled that IPOB recently reduced the sit-at-home order to now hold on days its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is making appearance in court. That is a blatant lie. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave a no order. I don't believe that. If you believe it, that is your own cup of tea. But for me, I do not believe it. They deprive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to sign a citizenship, a British citizenship document. They deprive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to have access of books. They deprive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to have anybody around him. They deprive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu medical care. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say all these things and say that the sit-at-home must be suspended. I don't believe that. Onaga, who stated this on Sunday during the opening ceremony of second preliminary meeting of the Catholic Bishops Conference on Nigeria, CBNC, in Enugu, said the sit-at-home order was capable of causing hardship for the people of the region. Now, let me take you back, Mr. Bishop Callistus Onaga. During the palliative, people sat at home for 3 good months. For 3 good months, people sat at home. You understand what I'm saying now? And money were given, food were given by United Nations so that you can be able to distribute this food and monetary monetary palliative, and food palliative. None whatsoever were given to the people of the old eastern region. Let me start from Biafra land. Because this took place all over the places, except some few communities in the northern Nigeria. For 3 good months, what did Bishop Callistus did about that? Bishop Callistus Onaga, we are asking you, why would they do such a thing? I'm asking you again, Bishop Callistus Onaga, when you find out that for the past 3 months, people of the zoo Nigeria were sitting, no food, no water, no money during the palliative, what did you do when you find out that the government of the zoo Nigeria were hiding palliative food, money that were meant to give to the people? What did you do? For 3 good months. And it did not destroy your economy or cause hardship. But only one day sit at home every week, and you are complaining that it's going to cause havoc, hardship. You're also saying now, let us continue. Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Most Reverend Callistus Onaka, he wondered why the agitators who claimed to be protecting the interests of the poor masses of the Southeast should turn around to inflict pain on them at the same time. You said that you're a bishop, you were supposed to be the mouth speaker of the people. What did you do? You had a conference meeting with your fellow bishops in Enugu, Nigeria, for them to use their paramount rulership in order to do what? To suspend the sit at home. You were supposed to be the mouth speaker for the people. You were supposed to be there for them when you find out that palliative were hidden, money were hidden, depriving people from accessing for 3 good months. No hospital, nothing. Even people were being killed. You know what I'm saying now? Even people were being killed during that time because a lot of people were so much hungry that they need to force themselves to go out. A lot of people were killed during that palliative. What did Bishop Callistus? We are asking you, what did you do? Bishop Callistus Onaga, what did you do? What did you do? You did nothing. You did nothing. Now people have risen up to say enough is enough. We cannot take it anymore. You are now accusing that you wonder why the agitators who claim to be protecting the interests of the poor masses of the Southeast should turn around to inflict pains on them at the same time. Were you not supposed the number one person to protect the interests of the poor masses? It's a question, Bishop Callistus Onaga. If somebody have a contact of this man, send it to him. Send it to him. This is a direct message to Bishop Callistus Onaga. Were you not supposed to be number one, whom are supposed to protect the interests of the people? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is protecting the interests of the people. You have been there. 2009, 5th of May 2009, you climbed on this throne of Bishop of the Enugu State Catholic Diocese. 2009, 210, 211, 212. After 3 years, that was when Nnamdi Kanu agitated for one Nigeria. After 3 years that you climbed on the throne of this Bishop Catholic Diocese, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu begin his act. So that is to say that you have been there before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu even think of agitating for that one Nigeria. In 2012, you have been there. 5th of May 2009, he mounted on this throne of bishop in Enugu State Catholic Diocese. What did you do? Were you not supposed to be number one speaker to the poor masses? What did you do? Even when your boy, Reverend Ejike Mbaka, decided because of one thing or the other, and he decided to turn around to regain his sense back, you now kidnap him, abduct him. Are you not a criminal? You kidnapped a reverend father, somebody who had not decided to repent. You kidnapped him. Just like the way Ralph Wazulike kidnapped our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu decided to say, now, no, things are going wrong. I need to go back and start this movement the way it should be, the way I have it at heart. Ralph Wazulike kidnapped our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Even though I cannot compare Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But Ejike Mbaka have now decided to turn around from his evil ways. And what did Bishop Callisto did? He kidnapped him. He should be answering questions. Bishop Callisto Sonaga should be right now in police or DSS dungeon asking questions for kidnapping Reverend Ejike Mbaka. But he is freely walking around because Father Ejike Mbaka bless a man who have the best interest of the people at heart. And also asked the resignation of Buhari. And that is why Bishop Callisto Onaga abducted him, kidnapped him, even wanted to kill him. But because people raised alarm and he is out. And you are making reference that you wonder why the agitators who claim to be protecting the interests of the poor people of the Southeast will turn around to inflict pain at them. I tell you, Mr. Mr. Bishop, Callisto Onaga, with all due respect, you're a fool. With all due respect, you are a fool. There is no freedom that is given freely. No freedom that is given freely. Sacrifice must be made. And this sacrifice, this sit at home is affordable. People can manage it. We can be able to safeguard life while we are preparing for the main thing. Yes. And this sit at home, why sitting at home, nobody will kill you. Because remember what happened at Emene? Did Bishop Callisto come out to say anything about it? No, he did not say anything about it. Let me continue. The various leaders of ethnic agitations and interest groups should take care not to employ method to contradict their intention in any way or try to reduce their intention. They should take example from those who have done that in the past. He is referring to who? He is referring to Ralph Wazulike. He is referring to who? He is referring to Ralph Wazulike. The various leaders of ethnic agitations and interest groups should take care not to employ method to contradict their intention or any way or try to reduce their intention. They should take example from those who have done that in the past. And you are among the people who connive together in order to destabilize them, as you have connived together in order to destabilize IPOB. And God, Chukwu Kabema that we serve, will destabilize you all one at a time. Take example that they should take example those who have done that in the past. They should take example for those who have done that in the past. And he is among the people, he and his colleagues are among the people who have come out together in the past in order to destabilize those people, discourage them. Discourage them. As they are doing that, they are inflicting pain on themselves one at a time. Because this noble family can never be destabilized. It can never be destabilized. It can never ever be destabilized. He made a reference and said that Martin Luther King, who died for blacks, he did not punish those he was fighting for. Even Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu used his father's wealth to look for our independence. Yet he did not come back to demand return from any of us. Where is this one coming from? Where is this one coming from? All of these people are nothing but politicians. They are nothing but politicians. They are nothing but politicians. They don't represent the interests of the people. All they care about is their pocket. When you make us afraid, those who feel you are protecting, what will happen when get independence? This part of the world is known for business. This part of the world is known for business. And this is exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying now? He came out in 2020, the 9th of November 2020, to speak against Nigerian government in order to have their face. And now he has been bribed and bought. He is speaking against the masses, speaking in the favor of Nigeria. And that is why people like him cannot come out to condemn the killings of Nimbo. Nimbo massacred. People like these cannot and will never come out to condemn Fulani terrorist attack. People like this cannot come out to condemn SS killing that is happening in various countries. The one that is happening as we speak. Niger State, everywhere across the country. Just recent one that happened in Jos. The recent killings that happened in Jos. The recent killing in Jos, Nigeria. What did Bishop Callistus Onaga did? He did nothing. He did nothing. And people who are trying to do something, you are finding a way to destabilize them, which you have already gotten some of them, because if you have not gotten some of them, there is no way that you will be urging IPOB to permanently suspend the sit at home. That is to say that there are people that you are working with. There are people that you are working with. Not just that you are working with them, also they are working, these same people who are in IPOB to destabilize IPOB are also working with Southeast governors. They are working with South governors. They are working with Nigerian government. They are working, that is why, where, can you tell me where, in this time that we are supposed to be having a fundraising, we are supposed to be having a fundraising on a weekly basis. Since our leader were supposed to broadcast that day, when they started this foul play, everybody waited for our leader to broadcast. But nobody, that was the day that they played this foul play. Ever since that day, where have you heard about fundraising?